Yo, what's going on, guys? K7 here, and in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys a nice Marisa guide. Um, I will say before the video gets started, I would appreciate it if you guys like, comment, and subscribe. It will greatly increase the chances of another Marisa player coming to the ranks. But with that being said, I appreciate you guys, and let's get into the video. So, I'm not gonna go over too much about like her buttons and like go over all the frame data and stuff like that. I'm gonna basically hover, like I'll talk about the buttons very briefly, and I'm gonna tell you what you should use it for, and then I'm gonna get into some like common in-game scenarios that you're gonna find yourself in when you're playing this character. So let's start off. We'll talk about our stand jab. 6 frames, nothing too crazy. Doesn't have like crazy good range either. It does have a target combo attached to it though. The target combo does not combo unless it is on a counter hit, so keep that in mind. So it can be used to punish any move that's like -6 or more. But I feel like if you just want to punish anything that's -6 or more, you could just do jab, like crouch jab, and get a better knockdown anyway. So this will be your punish tool, like for the most part, or anything past 6 frames. So like 7 frames or more, you'll just use your medium punch instead. Next, crouching jab, 4 frames, fastest tool, like fastest mashing tool in her kit. Really good button for mashing out on defense. Get yourself out of some tricky situations. Also, it is you can Gatling it on block, so you can just kind of like throw it out on block and keep your block string nice and tight. It's not like completely tight. It's like slight gas, but they cannot mash back. It's like frame trap almost. But yeah, so pretty good. Kick buttons, stand light kick. Not the best, but I do think it's really good on defense when you're finding your opponent that like wants to kind of like challenge your space, and it doesn't, while on normal hit it doesn't give you any combos. On counter hit you do get a combo, so that's something to keep in mind. So when you check somebody in neutral, this is very good to do in neutral, so keep that in mind. Crouching light kick, her low starter gives you a combo, can't complain. It's just your stacked low combo option. Medium buttons, medium punch, probably her best tool, like the best button she has. I think like one of the best buttons she has. This is just like all around. You go for combos with it. You know, combos. You use it for block strings. So like on block, you just do like a block string with it. It's really not much to think about. You kind of do the block string, or you know, whatever it is you're gonna do off of the double medium. You don't want to do this too much though, because your opponent can get used to it and have some options. But we'll talk about that in a bit. Medium kick. 11 frames. Just a neutral check. Just a poke button. That's really it. Nothing too like glaring about it, besides the fact that like if you're close enough, you can get like a crouch light punch. But usually when the range you're using this, you're not gonna get that. But if you use it at like a further range like this, you can get something a little bit bigger, like get a medium punch after on punish counter. But yeah, that's about it. Crouching medium kick, 9 frames. It's her longest reaching, one of her longest reaching lows. I think sweep is a little further, but this is not a great button. The only time you can use it is off of drive rush, and that's where you can make this combo into crouching light punch. So it's not a terrible option, but it's not the greatest. Like without drive rush, this move is it's not that great. But yeah. A crouching medium punch, 8 frames, special cancelable button, combos into itself, combos with stand medium on a hit as well. So this is probably like your go-to if you want to like check somebody in neutral, or you know, just kind of like force your way in. Since stand medium is not special cancelable, this is pretty much what you're gonna want to be going for. All right, I'm gonna start speed running a little bit. Heavy buttons, stand heavy punch, -3 on block, 12 from startup, really good, and you can charge it, make it really plus, not super plus. I don't want to exaggerate too much, but you are plus. Any plus frames in Street Fighter 6 is very important. Also, just take a look at their drive gauge right under their health bar. This takes almost a full chunk of their drive gauge on hit, so just keep that in mind when you're using it. And it also has a target combo attached to it, so that's something to keep in mind. I'm gonna backtrack a little bit here. There's one button I did forget to mention. Is her forward medium punch. Yes, she has a forward medium punch. -3 on block, and it goes actually deceptively far. It goes a little bit further than her stand heavy punch actually, so keep that in mind. It does have a target combo attached to it. Both enders are unsafe, so just keep that in mind. I've only found use for one of the target combos, not really so much as the other. The second of the medium heavy target combo is low. This one's a high, so you can duck this. And they both are special cancelable if I'm not mistaken. No, super cancelable. Sorry, not special cancelable. Super cancelable. But yeah, you can cancel to any super off of the medium heavy kick one. Forward medium into heavy kick, you can cancel on any super, but this one is just a low. You can't special cancel that one. Now stand heavy, like I said, not special cancelable, has a target combo follow up that is also plus, -3 on block. Yeah, that good stuff. Back medium punch, fully charged. It is 20 frames plus 4 on block. Not fully charged, -1, 8 frames. Really good for punish counter situations. Same thing with the stand heavy. These are both like punish counter big buttons that you can use to punish, get all your damage in. Your best punish counter is going to be stand heavy punch though. If you could fully charge it, that's really ideal. Same thing with stand heavy kick. That's going to be one of your best full punish counter moves, punish counter buttons, I should say. It does leave him in a little floaty state, so you got to drive rush after to get a combo here, but it still is pretty good. Like, do not sleep on this by any means. Forward heavy kick. This also, literally every single one of her buttons that I'm about to mention, you just use it on punish counter, you're going to get some fat damage. Like, it doesn't matter if it's any of the heavies, any of the kicks. Just make sure you're not doing sweep or crouching heavy. Now, crouching heavy, there's probably some routes off of it, but the other combos are much better. Now, I'm just going to talk about, real quick, some blockstring pressure that you use for her. I don't really talk about her jump-ins, but her jump-ins are nothing too crazy. Any jumping that you should be doing is going to be jumping heavy kick or jumping heavy punch. They're both pretty much the same. Jumping heavy kick is slightly better, I think. And she does have like a jumping, I don't know, down heavy punch in there she could do. But yeah, you can also charge all of these. It doesn't necessarily make them any more plus. It just makes it to where it does make it more plus, I will say, but it doesn't make it too crazy. Like, I feel like regardless, you're gonna get the same situation anyway. But it does do more drive gauge damage on block. So if you can get a couple of these in, that's definitely a good situation for yourself. But here, let's talk about some blockstring pressure. So the idea behind Marisa is she's a character that wants to attack your drive gauge. Now, she does do a lot of damage on hit, but people for the most part are going to be blocking this character. So you want to make sure your block strings leave slight gaps for frame traps, and you want to make sure you're doing block strings that are pretty much deleting your opponent's drive gauge. I have a bunch of gameplay of me playing against high level players, just sitting there harassing their drive meter, and then finally make them make a decision or make them jump, and you get an anti-air, or sit there, play neutral for a little bit, make them throw a fireball. Now I'm in again, another block string. That's like a bar and a half. Again, that's even more. Oh, they blocked it. Now burnout. Now you got to sit here and deal with extra plus buttons. So if you guys didn't know, in this game, Street Fighter 6, whenever you block anything in burnout, it is granted 4 more frames of advantage on hit or on block. So things that used to not combo before work now, and block strings that weren't total block strings before, they work even better. So yeah, just keep that in mind. I don't even know if that statement is true about the things on hit, because this is 0 on hit, and let me see. Yeah, no, so it doesn't make combos work that didn't work before. I'm sorry, scratch that. But block strings, like I said, yeah, the block strings definitely are more plus on block. So as you can see, I'll actually do it here in a second. Let's say he's burnt out. Stand medium, +3. This move is not plus by any means. This move is -1. So as you can see, we're +3 now. Now if we do the follow up, -4. But if we do Gladius after, normal Gladius is -5, but Gladius with the burnout is -1. So this makes for some insane pressure. So when I could do stuff like charge back heavy punch +8. Insane. That means it jails into itself. So you can't do anything about that. Charge heavy punch +7. I don't even need to go over how plus all of this is, because you're just going to be plus enough that it's just your turn again. That's literally all that matters. But you don't want to sit there and harass them with buttons anymore. No, you want to do special moves, because special moves are going to get you that chip damage that you want when you finally get them in the burnout. So Superman punch is usually +2. Now it's +6. That means I get this into jab, that jails. I get this, jab is +2, right? And now I get light kick. Now I get that +5, +3, +8. You're just plus on everything, and you want to try to get as many special moves in nice situations as possible. That's just going to get you your chip damage on their health bar. That's how she's designed to be played, and I think that playstyle fits her best. But there are some mind games on block that people can use to pretty much negate this. And I'm going to talk a little bit about this right now. So on block, everybody in this game for the most part has a 4-frame jab. But it is a little bit matchup dependent. Some characters can jab and then block in time, but you just have to manually time the Gladius, so you can get the punish counter. And if you do Superman punch, jab beats Superman punch, but jab loses to Gladius. Basically, is what I'm getting at. So Gladius lose, Superman punch, they win. Now, EX Gladius obviously wins. EX Superman punch still loses. But if you do drive rush, you win. Like, so you pretty much it's in your favor to get them to mash. And if they do manage to mash, at any point, you could even do that and like react and then go into super. That works there too. Next, if they were to do, let's say, crouching light kick, because crouching light kick actually beats Gladius on block. So crouching light kick, my bad. I messed it up. Yeah, so Gladius has armor, but the armor is not immune to lows. So people are going to be throwing lows at you, trying to get you to stop doing this. That's going to be their game plan. And when they do this, that's your play. You always want to go into the EX Superman punch in the corner because it leads to your combo. So you could do like, that's like a regular corner combo. For me, guessing that they were going to do a low, I get 50%, 60%. Sorry, I thought it was 50. Sorry, she deleted your health bar. Like, you just get insane damage with this character. And this is not even to mention like, the other stuff that she has. Like I have a command grab. Like I have a overhead. I have a low with the drive rush. Like she has mix already, and you're already trying to mash on her. So like she can just do pretty much whatever she wants. Oh. Now this is just pretty much the corner mine game. So like low kick beats Gladius, but if you just jail the Gladius, no mash works. Like they cannot mash on you at all if you just jail the Gladius. But this loses to drive impact. So the idea behind this is that, okay, if you're not gonna jail it, they could drive impact and get the punish counter. So what does that mean for us? That means we gotta change up our block strings a little bit. So if we do like back heavy punch into this, you recover in time to do something about the drive impact, which could be just change up the block string a little bit. I get another 60% combo just because you want to drive impact back, or instead I could just fully charge the Gladius and this beats the drive impact. That beats it outright. Or I could just EX it because that just breaks armor. Or I could EX Superman punch because that breaks armor. And once again, we get a combo. As you can see, like she's a risk reward favorite. Like she's a character that plays based off of risk reward. And her reward is huge. So if you're the kind of player that likes to, gamble a little bit on offense, she might be the character for you. Now we're not just gonna go crazy on the offense, but a few things I want to touch on before I talk about something else is that wait, hang on. I want to talk about her Oki a little bit. So like on hit, what she gets on hit. So typical combos that you're gonna be getting is like a light kick confirm. So off my light confirm, you get this. And this is plus 31. And this gives you enough time to nearly perfectly time a fully charged heavy kick on meaty. And if they get hit, you are plus 13. So that means after this, you could do a back heavy punch. So you could do like fully charged knee, they get hit by fully charged knee, and then I do back heavy punch. So like, that's just a regular combo. I didn't cash out or anything like that. And I'm plus 42 on that knockdown. And that gives you a safe jump. That's the magic number in this game. Plus 42 on knockdown gives you a safe jump. So let's go over it again. Got my hit. I mistimed it there. But it's actually very easy to time. I don't know why I mistimed it there. Got the hit. And right now I'm gonna set Guile to do flash kick. So you guys can see. I can show you guys real quick. Turn it on. He didn't do it. Oh, that's on block reversal. Okay, I'll do it on wake up. I'll show you guys again. This is like a mini like situation that you can get with Marisa. Like so I could just show you how good she is. Like I get one hit mid screen. He's gonna do it. I don't want to do it yet, but yeah, you get hit. He got hit twice now. He's like, damn, I don't want to get hit again. I messed up the combo. Hang on. It's like Now, wake up DP. Nope. No wake up DP for you, and that is your life because you DP'd in front of Marisa, and that means I get the most insane combo you'll ever see because she hits so hard. Like, it'll be. That wasn't even optimal. I just did like whatever, just so I could just show you guys you get 7K off of this. Like, come on now. I didn't even need 7K worth of damage because you got hit twice already. I needed like 4K, maybe 5K. So yeah, she just deletes you. So you don't want to you just don't want to mess around with this character at all. Now that's a common like little situation I showed you guys, but other things you could do on this if you don't want to do charge heavy, because they can DP. You can just kind of wait and see what they're doing, bait the DP, or you could charge Gladius for the meaty. So you will lose if you do it too early. So you have to. This is like a manually timed thing, pretty much a call out. I don't have the timing on like I don't have the timing down perfectly, but you know it's like a player to player kind of thing. Next, another common hit you're gonna get is your stand medium punch. So stand medium punch actually gives you the quarter circle back medium combo. I don't know what the move is called, but 2 and 4 M. But when you get that, you actually have more frames of advantage, so you could take a step up and get fully charged heavy punch. This is what I've been doing. So like as you can see, as soon as their body like bounces on the ground the second time, you could take like a half a step, and then you could do it, and then you'll get like a pretty easily timed meaty, to where if they wake up and mash, you'll get a nice fat counter hit here, and you could just link it to this, and you'll get the knockdown that we spoke about before. Or if you want to cash out. And you get a counter hit here, you can go for this and get a little bit of a cash out. But yeah, that's like another common situation. You can also, if you don't like the medium confirmed timing, you can just always go into the light. It's a little bit less damage, but it's just a familiar situation for like slightly less damage. It's only 80 more damage. Wait, is that 80 more damage? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's just 80 more damage. It's not a big deal. So whatever you want to go for is fine, I think. Another common setup that you could do, like if you manage to get the hit here, you can go for the overhead. Like this works off the light. So I could do like, it's literally perfectly timed. You cannot wake up mash on this. So if somebody were to wake up light punch, like a 4-frame light punch, guardian light punch, turn it on. You got counter hit, and I'm +6. +6 unfortunately does not give her medium target combo, but she can link light punches. So you could do light into the same knockdown again and run the situation again. And if you don't want to do the overhead, you just kind of got to like time the low yourself. I haven't found like an easy timing. What I've been doing is like whiff crouch light punch into it, but that's been not working. So I need to find like something more solid. But yeah, for the most part, that's how you kind of want to run your offense. And then once they start to respect you and they want to guess high-low on this character, like you could do like parry, same run the situation again. Or like if they're not mashing, I'm saying they want to respect you and I made them wake up mash. But once they respect you a little bit, command grab. Run it again. Command grab. Run it again. Oh, you got hit? Damn, unfortunate. Oh, set up. Heavy knee. +13 or +10, even if you don't mediate perfectly, even if you don't hit the latest active frame, you just still mediate perfect timing, and they're mashing, they get hit or whatever. Like as you can see, the offense of this character just kind of flows into itself, and she's really easy to pick up and play. Like so, she's not really hard for anybody that just wants to put their hands on the character and just see what they could do, get into some ranked matches or whatever. But yeah, one thing I do want to talk about before I pretty much end off is her anti-airs. Her anti-airs is pretty much the weakest part of this character, I think. So if I have Guile just jumping at me, her anti-air designed is supposed to be this right here. It works pretty well on like deep jump-ins too. Like it's pretty much invo all the way. By all intents and purposes. Same thing with the overdrive version. The overdrive version gives you a launcher, so you could do like combos after it. But where it struggles is like a step in. Is where you're not gonna get your anti-air. What I've been trying to do, I've been trying to like do what Shoto characters do and like cross cut it, but it doesn't seem to work very well. I'm not cross cutting there, but you get all types of weird inputs. Like you get this instead, or like, you know, I've been trying to wait and then swap the inputs. Like it's hard to do that. So I've been trying to opt for this one instead, like do crouch heavy punch. But this one also has the same problem where if they're jumping over you, you're not gonna get your anti-air. Best bet, honestly, that I found is by going for the perfect parry. So like I guess I'll make Guile do it like a cross up jump in. I don't know if that's cross up, but I don't know. Let me see. No, it doesn't have cross up. What's his cross up kick? Probably that one. Yeah, okay, he'll do that one. The parry doesn't really work too well, but I've been trying to like actually parry, and then I just go for a grab after. It works pretty well, and then you get your whole situation. Back throw also gives her a little bit more OK than her forward throw. Just keep that in mind. More frame advantage, I should say. But her most consistent anti-air that I found so far is her air target combo. That's probably the best one that I found. It brings them back to the ground, and you're plus in their face. Can't really complain about it. You get a charge knee after it too. It's of course is different because it depends on like when they're about to get up. But once you get used to the wake up timings in this game, I'm pretty sure you guys will be able to do this too. That's pretty much the best bet for anti-airs that I found. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Like for the guy to Marisa, I guess I could talk to you about her supers real quick. This super is invul frame 1, but it's too slow to beat anybody's. Pretty much that you can throw it out on wake up. So if somebody like just is throw looping you in the corner, you can't really level one out like most characters can, unfortunately. Her level 2, it does hit if anybody's on top of her, but I found it whiffing sometimes when people jump at me. Like here, if I try to do it, whiffs. So you just got to be careful when you use some of her supers. You just got to understand when it'll work for you and when it won't. For the most part, everything works in combos, but as soon as it's like out of combos and neutral, you can see it falls short. So just keep that in mind when you're trying to do wake up supers for anything. Her level 3 is probably her best bet if you're trying to go for any sort of wake up option. It's also really good at punishing fireballs. So if I set Guile to do Sonic Boom in neutral, you can react to the fireball and punish. This works for Ryu, Ken, Chun-Li, literally any character that has a fireball. This will work and you will get a punish and bring them all the way to the corner. This is very vital to her game plan as well. As soon as she hits 3 bars, you have to change the way you play the matchup. It's truly, she's definitely one of the better characters that I've seen so far off the launch of the game. But of course, it's still early, so we still have to see. I think when people start using more of the system mechanics, like the, I guess I forget what it's called, but on block you could do like the drive push or whatever. Kind of similar to Street Fighter's V Rush or whatever. Not V Rush, sorry. I forget what the move is called. I don't know, but you know the get off me on block. Whatever people do on Street Fighter, get off me on block. But yeah, that's kind of like when people use that a little more. I feel like she'll have a little bit of a hard time keeping her pressure up. But yeah, that's about it. If you guys would like to see like more guides like this, please just leave a like and let me know what character you want to see next in the comments. Typically I would say just keep characters like Blanca, Zangief, like people like that. I don't care to play, but other characters I'm definitely am willing to try out. Like next guide is probably gonna be on Jamie, so be on the lookout for that one. I appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.